morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Season 1, Episode 7 of Candlepin Skins from Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. I'm your host, Jordan Britton, alongside Corey Leach. We're going to bring in our bowlers here. First, we are going to bring back Ryan Southall, bowled a 265 in Episode 6, and Nick Leach, who threw a 228. Newcomers coming onto the show, Aaron St. Cyr, who threw a 586 in roll-offs, and Kevin Pagington threw a 561, are going to square off today. I'm going to bring in Corey Leach now for the rules of skins.
Thanks, Jordan. Rules of skinners are simple. Bowlers will compete one box at a time. Highest box wins that skin. Fills on the marks do not count. Strike will win the box unless multiple bowlers throw a strike. Then it'll carry over. The box will carry over all the way to the 10th box of game number 2, and then it's only the tying bowlers who will roll off there. Top 2 in total pinfall after 2 strings. Carry on to our next episode. You ready to go here?
We're in for a treat today. Let's do it. All right, welcome back. Episode 7 of Season 1. Candlepin Skins. A couple newcomers here stepping up to the lane. Kevin Pagington on 34. Aaron St. Cyr on 33.
See how Padge gets himself going early here.
Off to the right.
2 roll-offs in a row. Padge came close, so it's good that he finally get on here.
Love to see a couple new faces on the show.
Aaron just off right, left the 4 horsemen plus the 10 pin.
Ooh, Kevin right on the head pin. Leaves the 7-10. Aaron looking to run the line and carry both corners, and he does. So one corner pin does not go. But both do.
Yeah.
All right, we're learning. We're here.
Or you just have to be Aaron St. Cyr.
That could be the piece to the puzzle that we haven't been able to find. I'll take notes.
Our defending bowlers here, Ryan Southall and Nick Leach, stepping up on 34 and 33 respectively. Ryan with a huge last episode in episode 6.
Ryan has been a freight train, and he is right back on the head pin. Leaves the hay bales, Starlight 5, Cluster of 5. I don't know what they call it these days.
Nick with the spread eagle minus the 7 plus the 9.
Ooh. Ryan just sneaks by. So Aaron, if Nick doesn't make this, he does not, gets right on the board. 1 box, 1 skin, $25 for Aaron St. Cyr. So the first 3 boxes are all going to be worth $25 a piece. Once we get to 4 through 6, those are going to be worth $30. Boxes 7 through 9 are worth $35. And then our $100 box number 10 to finish us off in each game. So again, whoever leads the way, regardless of any, fills don't matter here. If 2 bowls bowl spare, we're just carrying over. Fills don't matter. One person has to lead the way with the highest box. Aaron looking to load up. He just sneaks by and gets another shot at it.
I was going to say, that looks familiar.
This is his favorite leave.
Padge buries the
He's got that
pin.
piece of wood that's touching up against the 2 pin. I don't know how much I love that. I feel like that might take the 4 pin out of play. But he says, give me the 4 pin. Take it out of the way now. Padge plucks just one of the. Both guys hitting the 4 pin there on the second ball.
We saw this last episode. Bowlers took a little while to get acclimated, adjusted to where they wanted to be.
Aaron overcorrects, leaves the 1-7-10. Padge with a good out takes. Looks like this might be 9. Wiggled the 2, but would not go for an 8. So he's 17 through 2. Aaron St. Cyr after a 5 fill 7 box is at 22.
Nick looking to recover early from that tough 5 box in box number 1.
Every great game starts with a 5.
Heard that before.
Get in there. Oh my goodness. Spread eagle. 2 head pins. 2 very tough leaves.
2 spread eagle variations of some sort for Nick.
Goodness gracious, we're seeing them all here. Plucks just the 4. Stop me if you've heard that before. Ryan looking to make a pretty one, but will not take the 4 pin. Nick looking to get out with as many as he can. An 8 forces a carryover. I'm sorry. Ryan has 9. Sorry,
So Ryan takes that skin with a 10 box.
Good pins there for Ryan. 19 through 2. Ryan and Aaron now both with $25 added to their bank account. This is the last $25 box of game 1. Padge up on 34. He crosses over on the head pin, leaves nothing but the 6. Piece of wood. Gonna do the right thing and get out of the way. Aaron off to the right, as he has been here. See if you can dial that in. Padge all over it. Somebody said the other night in our league, they said like it had eyes, and that just really fired me up. I don't know, I really like that. So I might try to lock that in. Aaron light on the head pin here to see if the 2-pin falls. Does not. He's looking at the 2, 5, and 8. Leaves nothing but the kingpin for a 9. 31 through 3. Padge sits at 27 and a ball. Ryan and Nick here looking to get going.
And we saw Nick not get it going until the end of game number 1 in episode 6. Let's see if we can get it going earlier now.
C is off, leaves the 4 horsemen plus the 9. Ryan looking at the 3 and the 5. Right on his object, but drives it straight back.
Nick needs this to carry over. But Padge will take his first skin.
Look at this money being spread around. Love to see it. Nicky Leach, the only one not on the board yet. Looking to check 10. He will not. So 22 through 3.
Nick was waiting for it to go up to $30 before he gets his first skin.
It's a smart play.
Yeah.
Just lurking in the tall grass. Dangerous game to play, though. Definitely wants to get it going early. Obviously, like you said, he got it going at the right time and was able to get into this episode, but not a game you want to play. Aaron again off to the right. Padge on the head pin, bang. Strike on spare in the 4th. 47 plus 2. What a ball from Kevin Pagington.
Aaron takes everything but the 7-pin there. Weird, a good break to get up and carry the head pin. Big stick there for a 10.
So Kevin, a newcomer to our show, but I don't believe any stranger to the big lights. Am I right?
I'm not sure his TV history. I guess I know he's a Masons bowler by nature, and he's out that way. He's a Western Mass bowler.
I think he's off to the right, leaves the 1, 2, 7.
Ryan trying to force a carry over the backdoor strike.
Oh.
Did not fall
Fell
forward.
the wrong way. Yeah, that might have been both. So Padge gets himself another skin, $55. Both these guys want a spare here. Nick's full. Just the head pin. Ryan off to the left. He knew it right out of his hand. This guy's looking to clean up here. Nicky has a nice 10. And Ryan takes 1 for a 9. So it puts him at 37. So Kevin, 47 plus 2 through 4. Really looking to load up here, get himself an early lead.
Let's take a look at Kevin Pagington. High single 196, high 3 of 484, and high 5 of 729.
Those are some big numbers.
Highest career average has been a 129, and he's a 2-time Fitchburg City champion. Originally out of Masons, which is unfortunately now defunct. That was another big ball. Trying to get that to break up, but that 5 didn't want to go.
Kevin's going to fire me up with this body English that he's giving today. This is outstanding.
You're a big body English
I
guy.
love it.
It's gonna get
You got to play with some emotion here.
Absolutely. Want to get on that front piece of wood on one of the sides and get it to fly over.
Make this thing dance. All over it. Oh,
Just
man.
snuck by. What a bid.
In front, off the wall. Now going to nestle up. See if Aaron can make a crazy one. Plucks just a 5. Little trouble dialing it in here for Aaron, but he'll right the ship.
And Kevin Pagington, also the captain of Team USA for the World Championships.
You know those guys?
I know a few. Co-captain, I should say, him and Jeff Walsh.
Aaron takes a couple there for an 8 box, puts him at 49. Kevin's sitting at 66.
And he's been here for a few episodes, but we'll hear from about Ryan Southall anyway. High single 178, high triple 445, high 5 662 as he gets in on a pocket.
Look at that piece of wood.
115 average for Ryan, and 2022 Nico singles scratch winner. It's Nick Leach off to the right again.
Ryan looking to check a 2-pinner here for a spare, and that would win the skin.
Ryan, a product of the Mark Ritchie coaching tree, as we talked about in previous episodes.
Another pluck. Just a 6. Nick makes this. He will win the skin. He does not. So one of these guys is going to have to check 10, or Padge is going to win himself another skin. Ryan just gets by, so we're going to need a really great shot here from Nick. Or Padge is going to win $30 more. And oh, wow, what a bid. Oh.
That's the extra fall for an 8-box there for Nick.
So Padge getting himself off to a big, big lead here. 66 through 5. And we'll be right back for the second half of game 1.
All right, so we got Aaron St. Cyr up on lane 34. High single for Aaron, 176. High triple, 451. And a high 5 of 696 with a 119 average out of Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Mass.
See if he can get going. He's been off to the right. All 5 boxes thus far. So even dial it in. Bang, finally does find that pocket.
A little lighter on the headpin than he wanted to be, but a good break and a good leave.
Padge off to the right. Gonna leave the 1 and the 9. Maybe that one. The headpin. Thought about it, but no. Baby check mark here for Aaron. 2, 4, 7, and the 8. See if he can drive it back. He is.
See ya.
Oh, it's gonna go. Is it gonna go? It does go. We get Aaron St. Cyr on the board. Nice shot there. Unconventional. But he will take it any way he can. Absolutely. Padge just catches that cap. Not able to carry the 9-pin. So he will be open through 6. Already up in the 70s, though. It's a great start for Kevin. He'll check 9, 75. So Aaron, 59 and a ball through 6.
So Pagington's skin streak stops at 3 as Aaron gets a spare there to Pagington's 9. Can get a carryover. He can keep collecting, though.
One of these guys can throw a hammer. It will not be Nick, unfortunately. Ryan's on the head pin. Spread eagle plus the 8-pin.
Nick's leave much better than Ryan's if he can get on that head pin and send everything back, especially with that helper piece of wood in there.
Like Nick might have caught the foul line there on that ball. He will not. Ryan's shot will not go, and Aaron St. Cyr, we get him on the board. $30.
That's his second skin there for Aaron. Gets him up to 55.
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong name on my board.
And 9.
That's right, he won the first one.
9s for everybody else. That box is Nick and Ryan both get a 9 there.
So Padge off to a good lead here. 16 pins up on the closest bowler. Again, Aaron is filling, so that number will get cut into a bit. But off to a good start. Little lead for him.
Ryan only 4 back of Aaron before the fill, and Nick 10 back of Aaron before the fill.
Padge off to the right was looking at the Cleary. Now he's looking at the 4-7-9. Couple pieces of wood on the deck. Aaron's on the head pin. Leaves the 9-10. And a decent piece of wood. Looks like it's going to cover. I think it is high enough.
Padge got 2 pieces of wood. See how he hits it to try and send everything over. Oh, it's coming back.
It's going to go. Not the way he thought, but it does go. And Aaron's does not. How about that?
It looked like on the way down. We'll have to watch that back later, but that looked like it touched the
I feel like Aaron probably was a little bit higher than he wanted to be on.
For sure. You wanted to red line and push it right through.
But Aaron will check 10. So Padge with the unconventional spare. Again, he had already turned around. Didn't think it was going, but.
And that's how Candlepin is sometimes. Even though if you know you miss it, sometimes it goes anyway based on these sidewall bounces, how the spins work on the wood on the deck.
Funny game. One of these guys looking to match, yeah.
Or better.
See if Ryan's works here. Nicky's on the head pin, leaves a split. 3, 4, 6. Ryan's looking at the 1, the 9, and the 10. Couple pieces of wood.
Can we get outside that piece of wood to carry the head pin? That's what I was afraid if it was too much on the head pin. I wasn't going to get it back there.
Nick pushes it right. So Padge's going to win another skin. It's going to put him up over $100, $120 to be exact. As Ryan takes 10, Nicky takes a 9. So Padge, 85 and a ball.
You can see the frustration a little bit on Nick Leach's because he had the head pin earlier, very full, tried to adjust, got too far outside of it, but I always equate it to a free throw shooter or a 3-point shooter in basketball. You give them one, they get one, they're going to get going.
Mhm.
That's how Nick bowls. He gets one of these spares or even a hammer like we saw in game 1 of episode 6. He's going to go on a roll. We know how good of a bowler he is.
No question. Aaron off to the left now, 1, 3, and 7, maybe. It will stay up. Padge on the head pin. Gets a splash ball, and we almost saw a strike. Leaves nothing but the 2-pin.
And the wood clears out for him, so it's him versus the 2-pin now.
See if Aaron can make a pretty one. Gonna split the 1-3, but just gets by the head pin. Like it had eyes. Kevin Pagington, spare in the 8th, 104 and a ball through 8.
Put it on a t-shirt. Like it
I
had
would
eyes.
love that. We could make a cool one. I feel like you could do like a pin with like some glasses or something. That would be sick. I don't know if we have any t-shirt makers watching us on YouTube.
Graphic designers by chance.
Nicky on the head pin, break it up. He does.
Oddly,
Leaves
a
the
head pin-
4-7.
Head pin hit that breaks up to just a 2-pinner. Technically with the plank, but I don't know if you got to hit the plank on the outside to drive it back anyway. So it's like it's not even there.
Oh, and he gets by, takes just a 7. And Ryan takes just the head pin out of that. Wow.
And Kevin Pagington gets himself another skin. That's
Another
5
skin.
skins for him this game.
Safe to say, I mean, at least unless he hides him really well, no newcomer nerves for Pagington
No, and
by any means.
Page has been bowling long enough. He's been in competitive play for a long time. We don't know his TV history, but tournament's a tournament. A shot at money's a shot at money. So he's ready to earn. He's hungry for some skins today.
Yeah, he's been in the thick of it, no question. Obviously, he bowls world's captain, Friday night pro guy. I feel like I remember from King of the Palace. That might be where I'm thinking of him. Maybe I'll ask him in the post-show interview. He is right back on the head pin.
Oh, and the 7 falls out. Gets
Wow.
him the 2-pinner with the plank.
Do not love the
Plank is-
placement of said wood,
Yeah,
but he's
plank
got a
is too
chance.
far
Aaron
up.
looking to drop them all. He wiggled the 10, but it would not go. See what this wood does.
Just like we said with Nick, Aaron's having a decent game, 86-8. But just like Nick, if Aaron gets himself going, he is a dangerous bowler.
And what's wild is that he's 86-8, but he's up 12 on the next closest bowler. He's still in our top 2, despite that.
And we've seen that a lot. Game 2 is really when the
Yeah.
pin differential starts to come into play. A big spare there from Aaron.
Aaron takes it. Will not allow Padge another skin. Let's see if Ryan or Nick can match here. So both these guys off to a slow start. Again, even though Aaron does have the box in hand, he is up 28 and 18 on both of these guys. So
Yeah, 68-8 for Nick and a 74-8 for Ryan. Both guys under par, so to speak, with the game.
Nick off to the right, 1, 2, 4, 10. Aaron off. So if Nick does not cash in here, it will be Aaron's money. $35 up for grabs.
That piece of wood snuggled up nice to the head. For
Gives
Nick.
him a
See if he can
chance.
Drive it.
I think if anything, you want to be outside the head pin, but getting inside of it sent that wood off the wall and in front of the 10. Or I should say behind the 4. Nick's out to clear his gutter. He does.
Third skin there for Aaron St. Cyr. Both of our challenging bowlers here coming up big with the skins this game is Aaron now has $90 with 3 skins and Patch $155.
And so we head into the $100 box. Nick not on the board. Ryan sitting only $25. So one of these guys can flip their day in just one box.
Reminder,
Or someone like Padge can really just start running away with the money.
and a reminder, this one, if bowlers tie, will carry over to game number 2.
So Aaron takes only 2. So not ideal, but he's still up 16 on Ryan and up 20 on Leach. So a good lead, and Padge is really running away. Aaron looking to blow it up. A little full, leaves the 6, 7, and 10. See if Padge can make a shot. He's on it, kicks the wood off the wall, but will not run its way over. It leaves the 6 and the 10. Aaron takes just 1 for an 8 in a 106 first game. Padge will take 9 for a big 131. What a way to start there for Kevin Pagington. And so Nick and Ryan step up with a chance to win $100, but also a really good opportunity to try to cut in. Both bowlers finally open. So with some marks here, or a mark here, these guys can cut into that deficit.
Yeah, with the exception of box number 2, either Kevin or Aaron marked every single box.
Nick's off to the left again. Going to leave a cluster. Southall. Oh, my.
189.
Goodness gracious.
That's a Susie favorite on Fridays.
Nick looks to blow it up. He will not. So we're looking at... Unless Ryan can make this. Which would be insane.
A 9 carries the skin over, or Pagington will get another one unless one of these bowlers gets a big out.
So Nick takes only a 7 for a tough 85 game. And Ryan will take a 5 for an 87. So a 9 box
And
wins a skin.
$100 extra for Pagington there, up to $255 after one game.
Kev is running away here with the money. Off to a great start.
Let's see how they finish out here in game number 2. We'll be back with game number 2 right after this.
All right, we are back. Game number 2 of episode 7. Aaron St. Cyr, Kevin Pagington stepping up on 33 and 34.
Page with a comfortable, it's like a
very comfortable lead.
44-pin lead over spot number 3 to keep himself in. 25 over bowler number 2, or 44 over bowler number 3, which is really the line you want to stay above.
Aaron on the head pin, and he is rewarded with the 7-10. Pad's looking to stay hot. He is on the head pin and is rewarded with the spread eagle.
Since you said it, that body English he throws on that.
It's awesome.
Love it.
See if Aaron can make this wood dance. Up on the cap, and he does it. What a shot. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable shot from Aaron St. Cyr. Spare in the first. Wow.
Page sent his over too. Just didn't want to get any movement. It just slid left to right.
That is phenomenal. What a start there for Aaron St. Cyr. Pad's looking to get as many as he can. It's a pretty 10.
Great out there for Pagington, but what a shot by Aaron to start game number 2. And our defending bowlers coming up now, who had a struggle game 1, 85 for Nick, 87 for Ryan. They really need to turn it on, but they only had a 19-pin deficit coming in. Not insurmountable.
Nick is right on the head pin. Splash. Give me a hammer time. Wiggles it. Wow, that should have been down twice. But nonetheless,
that second piece of wood stood right behind.
We've got a good opportunity here for Nick to cash in. Nick drives it home. Spare in the first. Matches Aaron, so we're going to carry over $60 up for grabs. Ryan takes only a couple.
$8 there for Ryan, but an important carryover. So the next skin will be worth $50 here. Aaron and Nick both filling, and like I said, Nick was still in striking range. Unfortunately, it's Aaron that he's got to catch up to get over the line, with Patch having a strong lead. But all starts with 1. No lead is insurmountable until you're at the end, but it all starts with 1 mark and go on a little run.
Say Nick's a double away from feeling a whole heck of a lot different. So if he can load up this next ball, he's got a chance. See what Aaron does here first. He's on the head pin.
He's found the head pin for sure. A little bit light on some of them, but it's there. You just got to make that slight adjustment with your timing to get in that pocket strong.
Padge drives back just the head pin. See how Aaron plays this here. You can try the wood. You can try to cut outside the 4.
The wood's a little forward, but you got to at least play it. Will the ball take it?
Oh, my goodness. What an offer. What an offer. Aaron St. Cyr leaves nothing but the 5. Padge looking to pin out. He will not. Takes a tough 6.
Really the first tough box we've seen from Padge all day.
It's tough. His lead might get under 40 now after that.
Big 10 box there from Aaron.
So one of these guys looking for a mark for a chance to win the skin. At least a 10 to force a carryover. Southall's on the head pin. Spread eagle plus a talon. Nicky's in the pocket. Bang! Hammer time.
Gets himself a skin. Gets himself $50 there. Gets himself on the board for this episode. And more importantly, gets himself 10 back from the totals. Adds 10, so he's now 17 behind Aaron with another fill.
That is huge. Now Aaron stayed open there, so he picked up 4 just in the fills. Then he's going to be able to load up this strike. So this is a big swing opportunity here for Nick Leach. And if Aaron stays open here again in the 3rd, then he's really cooking.
Somebody said something about Nick Leach was a double away. That's halfway there now.
I don't want to speak about it yet. I don't want to jinx it.
A reverse
But
announcer's curse.
He can't
we're
hear us.
prophesizing.
He can't hear us, so it's okay. Aaron's on the head pin. He's a little light,
That's what I
but
was
still
saying.
gets a decent mix.
He throws that left to right break that sometimes just gets a little too far away.
Yeah, if you catch it light enough, you can get some real funky leaves. See, he's got double wood on the right. And then he's got just the one piece out in front of the triangle. See how he attacks this.
Oh, that one
wow.
went right by
What
the 10.
a shot. But just could not carry the 10. This kid's put on a clinic with some crazy shots here. Just some tough luck on
Talk
two of
about
them.
right by it, and Padge goes right by the 7.
Both these guys. Not for lack of effort. Unfortunately, we'll both be open. But this, again, leaves Nick a really, really good opportunity to crawl back in. Aaron drops it out. Waves it off, but the pin didn't go anyway. So no harm, no foul there. Padge checks 10. Puts him at 26. Aaron sitting at 35. So Nick, 30 plus 2. And he is 26 down. So yeah, this is where if that double happens, then that lead is going to be single digits, I think.
The completed box is
Close.
Nick's 32 down from Padge right
Can
now.
Nick do it again? On the head pin.
Oh, if one of them
It's
falls,
going to
they
go.
both go.
Hammer
There it
time.
is.
Double time. Nikki Leach, are you kidding me?
Usually
This
I'm the
match
one.
has just flipped.
Usually I'm the one to predict these.
You're
of
the
things.
Nostradamus. Is that one?
Socrates, another good prophecy.
I don't even know.
Jordan
I have
Britton,
no
right up
idea.
with the best of them.
Just throwing stuff to the wall, see what sticks. And I finally got one. So Nikki Leach, big double time. 3 in a row to start. 50 plus, really plus 3 here. Through 3.
If you want to get yourself back into it and try and stay on, that's how you do it.
I also said earlier in this match, though, that you don't want to get really far down. You don't want to get to that opportunity. He did that, but he's making it work, so whatever.
Padge testing the slide for Aaron on 33.
What a guy.
Just making sure it's good. We appreciate
What a guy.
that. Bowlers looking out for bowlers.
It's a gentleman's game. And you just saw it right there. The seasoned veteran testing it out for the young up-and-comer, if you will.
Padge still up 22 on Nick, but that's
And he drives through again. And now with only being 16 pins back of Padge, Aaron might be a double away.
Oh, he's trying it again.
Oh,
Jordan's
God,
trying to
do it.
prophesize
Do it.
again.
Get over. Give it to
And
me
it goes
one
half
time.
over, doesn't want to go.
What a ball. But Nick got a spare before, I think I said the double thing. So Aaron just needed a spare here. Go cash it in and then throw his double.
Padge off left onto the 7 and with the Talent Eagle. Aaron just by.
My luck has run out. Tough miss there for Aaron. See if he can pin out. Talk about tough miss. Padge goes through the hole, takes a 4 box. Aaron misses left again for a 9. Wasn't there. But Aaron picks up 5.
And I don't want to take it there, but we're seeing from Padge what we saw. I think it was episode 1 from Luca Charna. Lou had a huge first.
The
game.
cool down effect, I
And-
guess,
and
if
it
you
just-
will.
Yeah, it's through a huge game. I don't know if he was too comfortable. The pin stopped breaking up. And,
Getting my third chance here. Sorry to cut you off. We've never had a triple in show history. Nicky on the head pin.
we still don't.
Darn.
Good 7 on his first strike, so a 27
Huge.
box.
Huge. And a great chance to cash in here.
Especially with that
That
guide wood.
nice piece of wood there in the middle. See if Nicky can make it. Oh my God.
Why make it
What
the
a
easy
read.
way?
What a read. That's the only way it was going to go, ladies and gentlemen. It's exactly what we were talking about. Big time shot. Nicky Leach, 77 in a ball. He's going to beat his last game through 4.
Yeah, sure is. Sure is. They're barring some sort of tough fill, but he's getting the breaks and
What a time to come alive for Nick Leach.
got himself another skin quickly up to $105.
He is now the leader in the clubhouse, if you will. I guess he's not in the clubhouse, but wherever we are. He's the leader nonetheless.
Padge is with the couple tough boxes. Only has an 11-pin lead now on 3rd place.
It's just got tight. Padge is off to the right. That rhymed. 4 horsemen plus the 8.
Just how the skin scripted it, so
That's-
we can get a close match down to the finish.
Aaron misses to the right, takes 3, leaves just a head pin.
Padge looking to get himself going, run the horseman, see if the back carries. A little bit light.
How does he make the 1-8 with all that? That's unbelievable. Oh, nonetheless, looking to pin out. Aaron grabs his 10. Padge gets by here. It's going to get a little tighter. And he says, no, I'll take my 10. So big pins there for Padge, as he is still up 11 on Aaron now. Nicky Leach looking to load up back on the head pin. Can he break it up? Oh, that 4. I'm sorry, the 6. Thought about it. Unfortunately not. Southall off to the left. 4 horsemen plus the 8 pin.
Southall with a really rough go of it this episode. We've seen
Nick,
him
cut it over.
We've seen Ryan
What an
dominate,
offer.
but he's just off.
Ooh, looks like Ryan might have stuck there, but takes a head pin, but unfortunately the 10 still stands. Just corner pins for these guys. We are carrying over now nonetheless, so no pressure here on this pin for either guy. Nick's all over it anyway. Ryan catches the cap, kicks it off the wall again, and it goes. Beautiful. Just the way you drew it up.
And at the halfway point here, things have got interesting. Nick Leach at 178 through a game and a half. Kevin Pagington at 171 through a game and a half. Aaron St. Cyr at 160 and Ryan Southall at 133. So Ryan got a lot of ground to make up here. And we'll see what happens in the back half of game number 2.
All right. Padge is going to step up on lane 34 here in the 6th. Aaron on lane 33, chasing 11 pins.
$60 skin here is we carried over from box number 5.
Padge right back in the pocket, drops them all. Hammer time, right on time. Aaron looking to match. He's off to the left, but gets a nice little splash there, 1-3. I don't want to say he needs this, but it feels like he kind of needs this.
The way Nick Leach is bowling right now, you want to get every mark you can.
Aaron gets by Leach, just a head pin.
Every stick all the way through, because that second spot's going to be right up for grabs.
Aaron checks 10. So he's chasing 11 from Padge. So they're even on boxes. Obviously, it's going to be more than that, barring something catastrophic from Nick Leach here in the 6th. So one of these guys needs to throw a strike to force a carryover. If not, Pagington's winning some more money. Can Nicky throw another one? He's off. They're done working. So Padge is going to take $60 more.
Just like that, he's rivaling Southall from last episode. He's at
Some
315
big money.
with 4 boxes to go.
And we said 385 was our show record.
That was Windchill episode 2. What a shot there from Nick Leach. Quietly throws an absolutely outstanding spare.
So Ryan takes the top 5.
Unfortunate, like we have 4 boxes left. Nothing's out of the realm of possibility. But with Southall back 43 pins from the 2nd spot, it's a put up or shut up time for Ryan to really start throwing some hammers here. He needs to string a couple together.
Aaron on the head pin. Oh, goodness. Leaves just a 7. Nice plank there. Padge looking to load up. Can he double up? He will banana split instead. 4, 6, 7, and 10. Aaron looking to cash in here.
If you're Padge, you got to be sure to.
Oh, he uses it all. Never a doubt. He thanks somebody. Great read there from Aaron St. Cyr. Padge plucks just 1 of those 4 for a 7 fill on his strike. That puts him at 57 through 6. He'll look to grab as many as he can here. He'll just take 1 for an 8, puts him at 65. So Aaron St. Cyr 16 back of Padge, but loading up in the 7th when he comes back up. So he's going to have a chance to cut into that lead, get it to single digits.
Yeah, Aaron's 8 back from Nick, but Nick still has a box in hand plus a fill.
Plus a fill, yeah, exactly. And it's going to be a big one. He takes 7. So Nick's going to be up 15 now on Aaron. Tough shot here. Has that piece of wood, and it's angled, let's say, the wrong way. We'll see what Nick can do with it. Plays it low. Yeah. Takes just the 6, leaves the 5 and the 10.
Ryan needs this one here to get himself going.
Needs it, and he cashes in, and we're carrying over, too. That's a big shot for multiple reasons. Ryan needed that spare, and he forces a carryover. Nick will take a 9, 119 through 7.
Nick now has an 8-pin lead over Padge, who has a 16-pin lead over Aaron. Still a 48-pin deficit for Ryan, but working on a fill. He needs to fill that huge.
What a way this game can flip.
Let's see what Padge can do here.
He's off. Nice mix. Oh, is the head pin going to go too? It does not. Looking at the 1-4-7.
Friendly piece of wood on the back.
Aaron,
too.
untimely half Worcester.
Oh,
the
and
head pin
the head
just
pin
went.
finally
Talk
went
about a
for
delay
Patch.
a game. Goodness.
Now he had to reset himself because he
Wow.
wasn't
And now he's
wasn't
gonna
ready.
check this wood too now because
You got to get on the way on the right, but you have enough that back piece is sitting so flat. You just want to drive it, but
Yep.
you want to stay a little bit to the right.
you just got to worry about carrying the 7 here.
That's it. Right there.
It's up high, sends it back. Nice shot there. Kevin Pagington, 75 in a ball through 8. Aaron takes 3. Needs a bunch here. And makes 8 out of it. Not a bad out there. 8 for St. Cyr, 84 through 8. He's now 16 back of Page, 14 back of Nick, but Nick does have a box in hand. So Aaron, is really going to have to get going here in these last 2.
Southall needs a big fill. The ball for is it going to come
Breaks
back?
up the diamond, breaks up the triangle, looking at the 3 and the 6. Nick's off to the right, going to have a cluster in the middle here.
2-pinner for Ryan to carry over again. Right now it's currently a $70 skin.
Ryan gets by. So if Nick doesn't make this, Padge is going to win another one. And oh my
Oh.
gosh, wow, it almost went. So he will not. Padge gets up to 385. So he has now tied the show record for money in one single episode. $385 with still $135 up for grabs here as we wrap up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, shoot, $395. So he needs to win one more skin. Needs to win one more. Stand corrected.
Shout out to Micah for throwing those stats up there for us.
Yeah, next is a good time to shout out our entire team. Chris Waterman, Anthony Lenardi, Greg Vellante, Micah Imperato. Really a team effort here for Candlepin Skins. Guys doing a great job.
Good mix there for St. Cyr.
Padge on it with the body English. Fire me up. Everything but the 10.
Huge 9 fill there. Aaron got a good 1-7 lead with a beautiful piece of wood. 2 of them actually.
Can Aaron make it? Oh, he does. Nice shot. Padge looking to match. Do not love the cap there. Make me wrong. Oh, he dumps it. Bowler's call. No good. So Aaron leads the way here in box 9. So Ryan or Nick will need a strike to take the skin, or just one spare from either bowler, forces a carryover to make the final box of the episode worth $135. Nick pulls it, lemon drop, and we will dock that from his pay. Southall's all over it. Can he drop them all? Ooh, he leaves the 4 and the 10. Goodness.
A lot of wood on the deck, but it doesn't look like it's going to be super helpful unless you get it to fly out the wall.
Can Nick blow it up? No, because he gets by, so he's got the 1-2-7. Ryan's got to make this. Get it moving. He did, but not enough. Leaves the 10. Aaron St. Cyr will grab the skin in the 9th for $35, and that's going to leave our final box worth $100. So where are we looking at here for a match total? So Aaron's down 23, so it's
Pagington is
about insurmountable.
Yeah,
it's not over.
Pagington at 224, Leach at 223, St. Cyr at 200, and then Southall, unfortunately, at 176. Even with a triple, he needs a bad box from
So
a lot
Aaron,
of bowlers.
but Aaron needs a double for sure. Really, a triple,
Yeah, actually,
and then he got to hope for a 6 box.
Southall's actually officially eliminated, being 47 backs, only a ball to go.
Padge just gets by.
And again, only the tying bowlers will carry over
Right.
here in the 10th.
Still $100 up for grabs, even if you don't throw a double here for Aaron. He's on it, but leaves a triangle. So that is going to do it. So Nick Leach, Kevin Pagington are going to advance, but Padge says, I still want $100. I want the show record. Makes his spare. Aaron looking to make the triangle. He gets by. Takes just a 5. So that will finish Aaron's run here on Candlepin Skins as he looks to grab his final 2. He does. Finishing with a 111 and a 2-string total of 217. Padge sitting at 103 and a ball and a 2-string total of 234. So looking to get up over 240 here with a solid fill. Can he put an exclamation point on this day? He's all over the head pin. He will take exactly what he needed to get to 240. And a chance to blow away the show record if one of these guys can't throw a strike or a spare here. To at least force him to earn it. So Ryan Southall, as we mentioned, mathematically eliminated. $25 in his bank account, 89 through 9.
And
176.
Sorry to interrupt you, partner. I'm just being told by our team behind us that Nick Leach needs a spare. He can get the show high single so far.
Oh, boy.
151 by Winchell is the high right now.
Nick's sitting at 138. So see if Southall. One of these guys has to make it or it's Padge's money. And oh, what a shot from Ryan. Go out with a bang. Why not? Nicky Leach looking to run it down. And he does. We carried a corner.
That is our first three-way tie.
Have a day. Talk about
roll-off.
having a day.
Our first
Three-way.
tie.
Yeah, we never had this happen. So these guys are going to fill their marks. And then we will bring Padge back up. So he'll
do it in
bowl
the
by
same order.
himself.
Yeah, we'll
He'll
do the
bowl by
same order.
himself. Yep. This is new. We're learning together here, folks.
So Nick needs a 4 to break the high single of the show. 151 set by John Winchell.
And he takes
the 4.
So that is the high single.
High single at 152.
152 for a 2-string total of 237. So he throws it, was that an 85 in the first game? And then absolutely explodes for the 152 show record, and he's moving on. So now we will have Padge step up. He will bowl by himself. And then Kevin and Nick will go up together. We're trying to work this out. Sorry if there's any background noise here, but we'll have to.
Yep, we haven't had a three-way
First
tie,
time-
so we're working through
First time for us.
We got Pagington's going to be up by himself. Then Leach and Southall will continue to bowl together as they have. And this is a $100 box.
And again, we already know who's advancing. Padge with a 240, Nick Leach 237.
So
Padge will 7 over, 1, 3, and 7. See if he can run it.
only the 2 tie can carry over, right? Like if Southall and Leach both throw spares now, only they go. So only the bowlers that tie still will carry over. So
So
if,
Padge gets by, takes 9.
if both Southall and Leach throw spares, Padge will be out.
Yeah.
Those two will continue on. Again, first time we've had a 3-way tie on a carryover box like this. So we're all learning as we go.
Southall on the head pin. Leaves the 6 and the 10. Nicky Leach throws a bomb here. He wins the money. He does not, but it's not done. Ooh. I think the 5 pin slid up. He's looking at just the front one. Ryan looking to cash in. He makes it. So Nick has got to face this 10 pin, or excuse me, the head pin, to force a 2-person carryover. Nick is all over it like it had eyes, and we are carrying over with 2 bowlers. They will switch sides, and they will battle off for this final $100. So that wraps up Padge's day, and he finishes with 385. We almost broke 2 records today. He is unfortunately $10 shy of John Winchell's show record, but 385, nothing to be too upset about there.
Nick off the head pin. Ryan.
Southall bomb to win it. Leaves the check mark. So 2 tough but makeable spares for our bowlers here. Nick looking to run it down. He plays it outside. And
Wood rolls back.
he
wiggles
wiggled the
it.
9-2. Wow. Just wouldn't go. See if Ryan can make the check mark here. And he gets around it. So Nick has the single with a plank, and Ryan has a 2-pinner here. So Nick in good position. He, of course, cashes in. Ryan's got to make this 2-pinner. And he does. What a shot. We are carrying over. They will switch again. Nick will clear the gutter first. And we will have our 3rd carryover here in the final box.
And Ryan trying to do what Sean Baker did and just take $100 at the end, get himself to 125.
You feel a heck of a lot better about that.
And Ryan's done well. Don't get me wrong. He's
He's had a great run.
good show total.
Oh, can he
especially-
drop a hammer?
Can he get it to break up?
Goodness gracious. The 8-10, you kidding me? Nicky. He gets by.
So
And
Nick threw a worse ball, but I would say a better
but has
lead.
a much more favorable lead. Yeah, I mean,
Ryan's really going to get that wood flying off the
gotta
wall.
just,
Where is it going to sit? That's the question.
it doesn't know what it wants to do. And it's going to sit right there. So he's got to, I mean, he could go maybe up high. No.
Waiting for
I
it to
don't even
stop
love it.
bouncing.
The cap maybe where it sits and hope the ball takes the 8, but both tough options nonetheless. So I think you'd probably be a 60-40 split on which way to play this. On the red line. Can he send it
Oh,
off the
he
wall?
gets
He
it.
does. What a
Oh.
shot.
Be a $100 shot right
Can
there. Let's
Nick
see what Leach
match?
can do.
Oh, can he make it?
Oh, wow.
Wow. What an offer from Nick Leach, but the 8-pin will not go. What a finish there from Ryan Southall and Nick Leach, but Ryan will take it. So as we wrap up, Kevin Pagington and Nick Leach are going to move on with 240 and 237 respectively. Aaron St. Cyr finishes with a 2-game total of 217. And Ryan Southall finishes with a 2-game total of 190. We will talk with the bowlers after a quick timeout. All right, welcome back to Candlepin Skins. I'm joined by Aaron St. Cyr and Ryan Southall. Aaron, I'm going to start with you. First, I'm going to hand you, after your 2-game total of 217, $125. So you're in position going into those last 5, and then Padge kind of went off to pull away from him. What went through there?
I don't know. I just couldn't find anything to go. It was a struggle to find the head pin all day. Just glad I got a chance to bowl with these guys. It was a fun day.
It's a great job. Yeah, thank you. Happy to have you, and we look forward to seeing you again. Ryan Southall, I'm going to give you $125 for a 3-episode total of 735. So you were just a runaway freight train for a while there, and then kind of just came to a screeching halt. What went on today?
I was a little too full at first, and I tried to make an adjustment and completely missed the head pin. No breaks, and I couldn't capitalize, so better luck next time.
Still, great job, and we are happy to have you. Look forward to seeing you again. And so now we are going to bring in today's big winners. Nick Leach, Kevin Pagington are going to come over. All right, Nick, I'm going to start with you. First of all, happy Thanksgiving. So I have $105 for you here. So game 1, I don't want to remind you that score, but it wasn't ideal. Felt like you were almost like dead in the water there, and then you just happened to just blow up the show record, 152, and get your way into the next episode. Take us through kind of the mindset there as you struggle, and then what you're focused on going into game 2.
So I got very frustrated when I was struggling. I had some people calm me down, which was nice, and then I just remembered to slow my feet down, slow my arm down, and it just worked. I threw a better ball in the pocket and got more action off it.
You can say that again. I mean, outstanding. Great job, and we'll see you next time. And then Padge, so first time on the show, $385, 2-game total of 240. So definitely didn't seem, I don't know if you were nervous at all, but I mean, you're no stranger to this game, so you kind of took off right away, slowed down a little bit, and then we got that lane breakdown, able to take a breath, and then you finished strong and made sure you got to the next episode. So how big was that?
It was huge for me. I just started blowing through the middle. I was missing shots. I was punching. Having that, 10 minutes to just sit there, walk away, not think, relax, made a world of difference.
Really an awesome job to finish.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and we'll see you on the next episode. That's going to wrap us up. Jordan Britton here with you for Candlepin Corner for our entire team and the staff at Leda Lanes. We'll see you next time on Candlepin Skins.